Hey there YouTube, this is Lucifer Lake Warden coming back at you with another video. Alright, so I made a video yesterday while kind of doing some cooking, talking about some replies and comments that I've gotten from the Church of Satan to a much older video. In that video I discussed that I actually do have a few acquaintances who are members of the church and who are actually, have some rank. This morning, I got a email from one of them, who I'm not going to mention, I'm not going to name, I'm not even going to show the email. However, I will read some of what is said in it. And what he says is, just wanted to give you a heads up that your video has caused some serious waves inside the church. No one has called them cowardly the way you did in a long time. I'm not sure, but there is a bit of a buzz going around about it with some of the higher-ups. So it's a good bet you got your wish, and Magus Gilmore has probably seen it by now. I doubt anything will come of it, but there has been some talk about doxing you. For what purpose, I don't know. I doubt you have anything to worry about, though, as that has never been the church's methodology. But just be aware of it anyways. Good job, you pissed off a lot of higher members here. I guess that was your goal. Let's just see what comes of it. Yeah. So, there's talk of doxing me inside the Church of Satan. There's now talk of doxing me. Apparently floating around in, I guess, their forums or who amongst some of the higher ranking members or whatever. That's just what I've just been told this morning, that my simple video calling out Church of Satan as cowards for not going after the Satanic Temple has really stirred up a hornet's nest over there. Good. I hope it has stirred up a hornet's nest, and I hope it has stirred up enough of a hornet's nest to get them to stop and think that, hey, maybe this whole trying to ignore things isn't exactly the right way to go about things right now. Maybe we should take a step forward and do something about it. And that's what I'm hoping that they do. I mean, that's all I'm telling them. Hey, do something about Satanic Temple. I still have yet to hear about them stepping into the limelight or whatnot. He didn't mention anything in his email or whatnot, and I've reached out to a few other of my acquaintances in the church, and all of them have flat out said, we don't discuss that in the media. We've not said anything. We have something on our website, and that's about it. So, yeah, that's what I'm being told from my acquaintances inside the Church of Satan. And, yeah. So, we'll see what happens. I thought you guys might find this very interesting, that I got this email this morning. It was very interesting, and, yeah. That's, apparently I've caused enough of a stir in there that it's starting to work its way up the ranks. I thought I might have, because, there's some, attacks going on me. And Church of Satan members, a lot of the times I find a lot of Church of Satan members to be very much like Muslims in the way that they can't handle criticism. They have to lash back out. They have to attack. And that's very endemic of Muslims. You can't criticize Islam, you can't criticize the Quran, or anything like that. You can't even criticize another Muslim, or you're an Islamophobe and whatnot. And in a lot of ways, the Church of Satan is very much like that. They really don't like getting criticized. They really don't like getting called out on things. They don't like it when people write a book about Satanism that isn't from one of their members. they don't like people calling themselves Satanists and not being a member of the Church Satan. And for while following a similar pantheon, a similar vein of ideology, may not line up totally with LaVey's teachings. I mean, personally, I don't have a problem with it. If you're a Luciferian or a theistic or whatnot, that's fine. If you can trace your lineage back to LaVey's, original concepts, that's fine. You can believe in an actual Satan. You don't have to believe in an actual Satan. We've proven, time and again that either way is actually very functional. It may not always be the correct way that it was originally intended, but that doesn't make it any less functional. That doesn't make the person any less of a Satanist. So, and also even Church of Satan says you don't have to be a member of our church, to be considered a Satanist, even though their actions towards people say otherwise in a lot of instances. I just, it's funny. It really is funny that how they can't handle criticism like I did. And especially when a person like me calls them out about them sticking their heads in the sands like ostriches and, says, hey, knock it off, go do something. You're the one who's, always wanted to be the front runner of our religion, to, be the leader of our religion publicly. Go do something about it. To be a leader. Go do something in the media. Take these people to court. Get them to stop calling themselves Satanists when they're clearly not. When they're not upholding any of our ideologies. And that's all I'm trying to say to them, And it's funny that I get criticized, that I get attacked and bullied and whatnot for saying this to them when I shouldn't have to be saying it to them. I'm a solitary, I have a few friends, I have my own channel, I do my own thing. Generally speaking, I don't bother the Church Satan. I respect them for what they've achieved over the years, but I don't go out of my way to bother them. I don't, because I don't always agree with what they say. But in this instance, when a person steps up, it's like, hey, this is actually a little bit of an ongoing problem that you need to take care of, that this falls into your purview. They want to stick their heads in the sand. They're like, oh, no, we're not going to do anything. It's kind of ridiculous. And then they turn around, they attack the person who says, hey, you need to do something. I find it very funny, very comical. And then, I get an email like this that says they're talking about doxing you. For what purpose? What good is it going to be to dox me? My neighborhood knows my personal beliefs. There's nothing about me really that I hide from my neighbors. They, if they don't like it, they keep it to themselves. I don't shove it in their face. So what's the purpose of doxing me? Yeah, I make some political commentary. I've never pissed off Antifa enough for them to decide to come to my house. And even if they did, that would probably be the worst mistake that they could ever have made. So what's the whole purpose? Personally, do I think that Church of Satan is going to do anything? No. It's probably just talk and rumblings and whatnot. I don't think they're actually going to do anything or take any further action towards me other than just bullying me online, making a few comments. If I do end up bumping into one in person, they make a threat, it's probably just going to be a coincidence. That's about it. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'd really like to hear your thoughts on it. As usual, please be polite. If you like this video and you like hearing that, give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, whatnot. It always helps me out. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as usual down below if you haven't already. And don't forget that bell notification, that way you know whenever I'm putting up another video. Until next time, this is Lucifer Lake of Borden, and I'm out of here.